And now it's time again for the 1-800-FUNK-SAUCE.com show. We'll interview some guests and they'll tell us what they know. It's the 1-800-FUNK-SAUCE.com show with Funky Frank and the Red Hots and your host Joel Soul. It's the 1-800-FUNK-SAUCE.com show. Oh yeah. Alright. .com. Oh yeah. Hit him with that funky sauce.
Thank you. Welcome. All right. Cool, welcome. First episode, huh? Pretty exciting. We've got a doozy of a show lined up tonight. I'll be speaking with Malcolm Brenner and his former lover, Dolly the Dolphin. Yeah, we're really excited to hear from these two. An interview made possible only recently with Funk Sauce Technology. And then we'll have a musical performance by Billy Summer. Yeah, he's great. We love his music. I don't think we need a monologue tonight, so let's jump right into the Dolphin sex stuff. All right, Maurice. Get Malcolm Brenner in here. Everybody, welcome to the show. Malcolm Brenner and Dolly the Dolphin.
All right, so what are we here to do?
I don't know about anyone else, but I want to hear the story about how you two had sex.
First of all, I got in the water.
Okay, whoa. Can you back up just a little bit? Let's not jump right into the water. What year is it?
In the fall of 1970, I was a student at New College in Sarasota, Florida, which was a liberal arts school. And I got introduced to a woman writer who was writing a book about the dolphins down at this little amusement park south of town called Florida Land. It was in Nokomis, where Sorrento Shores now stands. And before Disney opened their place, it was probably one of the neatest and biggest shows in Florida. And they had this dolphin show, which consisted of a big pool where the dolphins performed. And they used mainly male dolphins. And I was also introduced to Dolly, this one dolphin who was in a pen by herself, a sea level pen, because the park was right on Lemon Bay. I was given carte blanche, basically. I could go down there anytime, and I did about once every week or 2 weeks. As I got to know Dolly, she started doing something very unusual for an animal. She started courting me. And what I mean by that is she began to devote sexual attention to me. She did this at first by swimming forward and rolling over belly up and gently soliciting her private parts for stroking. People go nuts for some reason when I use the term marine biologists do, which is genital slit. And at first I was embarrassed by this, and I tried to discourage it. Dolly would not, however, be discouraged. Eventually, the park was sold. Dolly and Jimbo, who was one of the male dolphins that she seemed to be fond of, were the last two left. And I went down there. She and Jimbo were in a pool together. I got in the water. And Jimbo made for me like a homing torpedo. And then she intervened. And I felt, didn't hear, felt the thumb through the water. And she reappeared. She had a little scratch mark behind her eye. Dolly went up to two boards separating the pens, and there was a gap between them that was just about as wide as her body. She collapsed her lungs, turned on her side, wriggled through that gap, turning back upright so her flukes could get through. Here was a way she had figured out how to get some privacy for us, because the other dolphin wouldn't follow her. So we had privacy. And I spent half an hour finding out how to make love with her, and when we finally consummated our relationship, I think we were as deep into each other's minds as we were into each other's bodies. I really don't know any other way to explain it. It's just like I knew what she wanted and she knew what I wanted, and we fit together like two pieces of a jigsaw puzzle. Just for the record, I'm not gay. She took me underwater while we were making love. And that was where I climaxed. And I heard her groan as I came. And I was aware that something profoundly ancient and very wise had reached out to me. Very few things in my life, mainly drug trips, have been as intense as making love with that dolphin, and nothing is clear. We weren't really two separate species. We were like one.
How do you get consent from a dolphin, you know?
And in this case, it was the dolphin getting consent from me. They don't hesitate to let you know when you're in the water with them, you don't have a chance. You don't have a chance, buddy. Yeah. A Navy SEAL doesn't have a chance against the dolphin. Give me a break, and they're the best swimmers in the world. At one point, when I wouldn't let her masturbate on my foot, she threw herself on top of me and pushed me down to the bottom of a 12-foot pool. And that's how we ended up making love.
Do you have a favorite song?
I have several favorite songs. I think really my all-time favorite is the Schoolyard song by Pink Floyd, you know, We Don't Need No Education.
Yeah. Another Brick in the Wall?
Oh, yeah, Another Brick in the Wall.
Nice.
That is just an awesome piece of music. I was just listening to it on the radio.
We're sending Tom Cruise into space now. You hear about that?
Female ducks, for instance, have an extra passageway that leads nowhere, but they can divert the male duck's penis into it. He doesn't care.
Yeah, that duck sex stuff is wildly fascinating to me. Like, I've read a few articles. It is insane.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Now, dolphin foreplay is very vigorous, as you can imagine.
Oh, we should before I forget, we should plug your stuff. We should plug your
Oh, okay.
You know, yeah.
Yeah, let's plug it. MalcolmBrenner.com.
All right, and that's where you can go and purchase any of Malcolm's books or other works.
I'll see you, Joe.
I'll talk to you soon. Thank you.
So long.
All right, cool. Next up, we have musical guest Billy Summer performing Butch Cassio the Lion off of the upcoming album Royal Palm, which is due out this fall.
desire
dreams,
with hidden
the vision,
J Sparker,
the pruning,
Buscasio,
the line,
Okay, y'all, thanks for tuning in. That's all we have time for tonight. You can find more of Billy Summers' music if you follow the link, which should be on the screen now. We will see you all next week with a fresh episode. Until then, stay funky, y'all. Alright, turn off these fucking cameras. Let's get lit.
the pilgrim.